Hello, good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon. Whenever you happen to listen to this video, I suggest you get piece of paper or a notebook, a notepad, and something to write with. And Mel Robbins uh, suggests that we do this exercise answering the following questions in a group, family, with people that you know and that know you. So you might want to answer some questions by yourself, and others you can ask others to help you with those questions. How to make 2025 the best year for you. And I would say any year or any moment. First of all, we have to figure out where we are. Figure out where I need to figure out where I am and figure out where I will go to next. What do I really want and why? What is working for me? What is not working for me? What am I really willing to do? Okay, first of all, where am I starting from and where am I going to? First of all, I need to know where I am right now. So these three questions, following questions, have to do with what, where am I right now in my life? So, number one, we start answering the question, what are the highlights from the past year? What are the highlights of my life from the past year? I was even thinking of going back to other years, but for this moment, what did I do that I'm really proud of, that I can say, yes, I did it right? What are those highlights? Pause the video and answer this question. Oh, and you have the link. I wrote the link of the podcast if you want to listen to her completely. And it's like if I don't know where I am, I don't know how to get to where I want to go. So first, let's talk about what I did that I did right. What are the highlights of the past year? Number two, what were the hardest aspects for me this year? And there's 5 subcategories. What were the hardest aspects for me this past year? Number 1, in the health area, welfare area. What was difficult? What was the hardest for me? Number 2, relating to my career, my finances. Excuse me, relating to my career, my profession, my studies. Oh, and she wrote 5 categories. I came up with 6 because in career and profession and studies, she incorporated finances. Finances, I did it as another aspect. So, first of all, what was the hardest for me about my health and my well being? The second, what was the hardest, professionally speaking, in my career and my studies? The next one, finances. What was difficult for me in relationship to finances? Do I owe money? Do people owe me money? Or whatever, meaning not just money, maybe an apology, maybe something different. I don't know. And the next category would have to do with, let me see, family issues, working relationships, love relationships, friendships. What was the hardest on each one of those aspects? Am I far from my family of origin? What about my working relationships? How am I doing there? How did I do? This is all last year. Excuse me. Not how I'm doing right now. It's what did I do last year? Love life. Do I have a love life? And friendships. Do I have any friends? Am I a friend for somebody? And I was telling the Spanish version of this video that Jorge Bucay, he's a therapist from Argentina, and he tells us, find yourself a lover, find yourself many lovers. But this would be in the solution part. Um, and he means by lovers, find out what makes you feel alive. Could be theater, could be music, could be reading literature. What do you need there? And the next category, my purpose in life. How did that go? My spirituality. The meaning for me to be alive? Why am I here? What's difficult about that? And the last one would be my happiness and fun and hobbies. And what do I do? What did I do on my free time? The next one, what did I learn about myself this past year? What did I learn? That I didn't keep my word, or that I kept my word in everything I said I would do? What did I learn about myself? And now, the next three questions have to do with the things that I am going to do. And she says something about, she says, stop, start, and continue. And she gets that idea from, I don't remember whom, but you have the link there if you want to listen to her. Stop. What are the things that I am going to stop doing? What are the things that I'm going to stop doing? I'm going to stop lending money to people. I'm going to stop trying to please everybody. I'm going to take time for no, I have to think of stop. What am I going to stop doing? That's not helping me. I'm going to stop not doing exercise. In other words, I'm going to do exercise. What do I want to continue doing this year? Again, what do I want to continue doing this year? I want to continue doing exercise. I want to continue um, being in touch with people that I care about. Whatever the answers for you are. And it might be something that you did before that you stopped doing. Maybe you were learning how to play the guitar and you stopped doing that. And now you want to continue learning how to play the guitar again, maybe. It's an example. And number 6, what am I going to start doing differently for in 2025? What am I going to start doing differently? I'm going to start smiling more, recording more in my case, um, sharing more information. What am I going to start doing and continue doing? And there you have them in a nutshell. You can listen to the podcast. Like I said, the link is there. So if you're interested, listen to Mel Robbins. And thank you, Mariajo, for this lovely podcast and listening to Mel Robbins. Thank you. Good evening, good night, good morning. Until we meet again, thank you.